Hey guys, Vico here, welcome back to the channel. I assume everybody's still up in arms about 3.8. I know I am. I'm not happy about having all my equipment robbed and then having a twelfth of what I put into it given back. It's quite sad to lose on such an investment in a game. However, there are other notes from 3.8 that I do like to see, as opposed to the equipment that I disagree with. There's new content. The equipment we know about, clan supply level 10. If you have a clan supply level 9, I assume you're going to be grinding for that. The IS-2SH premium tank, there's going to be a field test event. From what I hear, it's going to be a lot like Tankenstein, or the IS-3 Defender, a direct grind. So if you want it, it's for free. New camouflage, I'm not interested. It's got a bunch of dog paws on it. The man's best friend camo, whatever. STA1, if you own one, get it. It's crazy green and pink looking. What else? Reworked equipment system we talked about, clan supply level 10, bug fixes, position of where the vehicle indicator in sniper mode for desktop clients, fixed issue where an icon for training room invites was displayed in the platoon submenu, fixed an issue where an icon for unread chat messages was displayed when there were none. Thank you. The renamed Conqueror turret, whatever. Fixed display of penetration zones for IS-3 Defender. I'm pretty sure that's going to make Defender drivers upset that people know better where to pen. Some are calling it a nerf, whatever. Fixed long loading times on equipment screen. Fixed incorrect rounding of shell reload times for the Helsing. Fixed issue causing Jagdpanzer E100 tracks to rotate in different directions, so that's good for people that pay attention to that. I didn't notice. Fixed issue where vegetation and track textures failed to render. Fixed collision model for the T-54, reworked assorted game screens, fixed in-game notification description text, and fixed general bugs and client crashes as always. Some things added. Looking forward to the new grind, I guess, if it's direct. Other than that, something more so that I wanted to talk about was how to make the best of Update 3.8 by taking lemons and turning them into lemonade instead of, as always, being up in the arms and talking about it on the forums with nothing to offer. Now, despite some people being upset that they've lost so much that they've put into it, which I respect and understand, why can't you, if you're still playing the game, make the best out of it? And I'm going to talk about how, I'm going to talk about why, and let me know if you agree or not. So I have my T-34. I took what little gold I had left, and due to the 90% discount on spare parts, and what I have left from the spare parts, I think I have, I can't see here, oh, 681,000, okay. So I used a lot, and I put them in tanks I know I like to play, and they can make money. So my suggestion is to basically put all your eggs in one basket. Don't spread your parts amongst most tanks. I wouldn't say sell your tanks unless you're strapped for cash and don't run a premium account, but pick the tanks you're really good at, or tanks that you can carry with, and invest the spare parts into those tanks, and then start the grind like normal. So with my T-34, knowing the credit potential and being okay in a hold down tank like that, I did the setup. I went ground all through the whole thing. I did the same thing in my M4 with the premium earnings, with the enrichment, I should say. I did the same thing. And a couple other tanks I know I like to play, and I like to grind on, I put them in those. Other than that, I'm leaving them alone. Now, however, I think up at tier 10, in my M60, I don't think I ground the whole thing. Yep, I'm waiting 3 days for these two. Improved assembly or enhanced armor. I'm still waiting 3 days, and I'm just gonna keep at it. That's what pisses me off about the timers. That's what pisses me off about the grind. They took everything away from me, and now I have to not only wait to get it back, but I'm not getting it back at the same value. That's the problem. But if you put all your eggs in one basket, like I said, and then invest that into the tanks you know you're going to carry or know that you like to grind with for credits, That's what you need to do. Don't think about a broad investment over many tanks. You're going to blow through your spare parts that way. Put all of them in very few tanks that you enjoy playing and know that you can carry well in or do well in. And talking about spare parts and what to do with them, on my Leopard PTA here, I've already started the grind. I got 2 days left. But you need to think about what you're going to equip. Now, if I'm, let's say, a tank destroyer, a Grill 15, reload time would be nice over penetration, but that's really up to you. I would go with reload time. Protected modules versus enhanced cabin. If I'm in a lightly armored tank, I'm going to get penetrated no matter what. The Grill 15 has almost no armor, but I'm going to try to keep it protection from ramming and crew protection just for that little extra boost. With binoculars completely gone, I would go with the camo net, and even while moving, you still get your bonus. Now, gun laying drive versus supercharge, well, shell velocity, but with sniper tanks, do you really want to lose 30% penetration at distance? I'm going to go with a gun laying drive. And for the Grill 15, I'm not really keen on adding 5% to my hull armor when it has none anyways. I'm going to go with extra hit points just in case like a T110 E4 low rolls and I still am in the game afterwards on 20 hit points. That would be nice. I have 85 more than I used to. Improved control for traverse or reaching top speed. For me, I'm just not sure. I don't know what I would want. With a non-turreted tank destroyer, even if the Grill has good traverse on its gun, I'm going to go with a refined gun over a vertical stabilizer on tanks with a turret. Enhanced tracks versus toolbox, that's up to you. And faster tanks, I'd go with the tracks. On big, fat, slow heavies and some tank destroyers, I'd go with the toolbox for overall repair speed. For consumables, high-end consumables, engine boost, and adrenaline versus 10% overall cooldown speed. I have it either one equipped, depending on the tank. On the Grill 15, for example, I would go with the 15% duration, because I'm looking at adrenaline in case I'm in a pinch, or the engine power boost to get away. It all depends on your tank. The setup I just talked about isn't really good for a mouse, for example. Now on my mouse, I think I have it set up a little differently, as you can see. Optics, I have the protected modules in case of fire. I'm not going to really worry about ramming and crew protection. Plus you still have your consumables to take care of her crew. I don't care about penetration as much. What I want is to get that reload time down as people are shooting at me while I'm side scraping. The gun laying drive versus supercharge, I chose shell velocity just for the little extra pen in this instance, because I'm going to be up close anyways. I'm not going to be sniping in a mouse. If you see somebody sniping in a mouse, they're doing it wrong. Enhanced armor, of course, I think the unanimous agreement was for the mouse, 5% to armor instead of hit points. And then improved control versus accelerator, I went with speed just to get in the battle a little faster. Like on a T95, I'd rather be a little faster than have better traverse on a big, slow, heavy tank, unless the traverse is insanely slow. I went vertical stabilizers only because I'm moving the turret back and forth side to side all the time. Enhanced tracks, I like to keep that in case they try to track me in place. I want to be able to move. The repair speed, I'm just not really concerned, and I've never had a problem with other repairs on the mouse yet. And for consumables, I'm going to go with overall cooldown speed versus adrenaline. If I'm in that kind of spot where I need more and more adrenaline, the game's pretty much over. I've always seen the mouse always the last one standing. That's how I'm looking at it. Do I agree? No, but since I'm still going to continue to play World of Tanks Blitz, I might as well make the best out of the equipment available. Now for those that are still playing but are really upset, I'm going to play a game, win or lose, right now in my AMX M4, which I haven't even started to look at with the grind. I haven't even touched it. So I'm not going to spend any gold on trying to upgrade this tank. But what I'm going to do now is start the grind on shell velocity. 2 days. But I'm going to play a game right now. So like I said, my tank is not upgraded at all. and I'm still going to try to make the best of this by yellowing over here on the west corner and trying to get some spots. And I realize that there's many players that have already upgraded certain tanks, especially at tier 7, where there's so many nice tanks, and they've put their gold into that. But you can stay in the game by supporting others. I'm way ahead here, a little too far ahead. And I bet you if I cross this ridge right here, I'll get spotted. And I've been trying to keep make up the point here that despite not having any upgrades, you can still do damage, you can still carry, you can still play the game. I'm spotted, I'm trying to reset camo, a little bit of a lag spike here. Now I'm going to try to peek out and shoot that what is it, 88, 87? He's behind the building. So right now I'm just trying to get some spots for my team. I'm way out alone and I should fall back, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm a little upset about the mobility, it doesn't have as much. My reload time is 5.9. I think with the old way I got it down to, I think, 4.9, I don't remember. So I'm going to turn around and try to get some shots into that Triarii if I can. No, but I can get shots over here. Well, I could. There it goes. Am I spotted? Better act like I was. No. But I can get another shot if I don't miss. It bounced. And I'm spotted? No. There we go. Did the P-28 prototype see me? Yes. I shouldn't have taken that shot. Now, as long as nobody comes up from behind me, I might be okay. There we go. And this was without penetration enhancements, without boosters, and nothing like that. I might be camping a little bit, but I call it, in this instance, effective sniping. Now the 87 is probably going to be waiting for me. I'm going to support my team. I'm going to back up to where I spawned at and come around to join them. I'm spotted. Lucky bounce. I'm going to get down low before I get another shot into my weak call. There's only one tank left. The RU-251 can tear me apart. I have no armor, but neither does he. But what if he has his equipment? His reload might beat mine. I'm a little too slow, but instead of camping, I think I'm actually going to go for it and look for him. Now that spot that's over where my gun's pointing up on high, I think they nerfed that to make it impassable. I don't think I'm going to stay with Sturmill this time. Knock down buildings, see if I'm spotted. Nothing yet. That means he's over probably by our spawn. So I'm going to turn around and go back. There he is. I was wrong. I betcha. There he goes. Come on, buddy. I'm not going to shoot HE. Just in case. I can try, but he's not going to back up. It did track us, so hopefully I get experience from that. I'm looking forward to seeing how well we did after. Well, there he goes. By the time him and I actually meet each other, we're going to be face to face, so I'm not going to risk HE because I don't think I'm going to get his style. So I'm going to wait at this bush and see what happens. Nothing. Well, it's time to peek around and actually farm some damage before he dies. He might get a shot into me. Nope. All in all, a good game. I don't know how much damage I did yet, but... See, I'm not recording this and then giving a commentary after the fact. This is live gameplay, despite a little bit of lag, a little bit of bad frames. But this is with no upgrades to any of my equipment. And I got okay-ish credits. 1100 damage. Average on the team, I did a little bit of camping. But not bad. You can still play this game despite realizing, yes, we were all robbed of our equipment, I get it. But if you're still going to play and you haven't left the game yet, it's still playable. And this was with an AMX M4, which is just awful. I mean, it's good, but it's awful. And all I had was your base equipment. I haven't even upgraded it completely with everything else. If you're resilient enough and understanding enough that Wargaming.net and its subsidiaries do not care how you feel, you can still play the game. Okay, so the difference now, the disparity is going to be tier, but I completely upgraded my Kiniatsu. The time it takes for the counter to reload everything, it's not fast. It's not slow at all. With little gold, you can upgrade this. I mean, I think it'll take about 200 gold, maybe 250 to fully upgrade a tier 3 with the 90% discount on your timers. And there is obviously a disparity in the tiers, but fully upgraded, everybody's down at tier 5, tier 4, tier 3 seal clubbing. I'm going to go down there and tell you why you should be careful with low tiers. Now, I'm expecting to see a lot of Unicum platoons when I load this battle right now. And I'm not sure. Yesterday, I played a tier 2 game, and it was double Unicum platoons. Nothing, I'm surprised. Well, maybe people are getting home from work or school still. However, a fully upgraded Kiniatsu with people at low tiers that may or may not understand the game mechanics, be careful when you're down to the low tiers. If you platoon, chances are with the matchmaker you're going to get joined up with a Unicum platoon or 2. I was at tier 10 and saw double Unicum platoons on both teams. And it was a struggle, but it was a great game. I wasn't recording, but it really was a fun game, and I think it ended up being a 1 versus 1 tank, and my team won barely with an object 140 on like 12 health. Okay, so enough me blabbering on. I'm gonna camp this for a second and spot. This is usually the meta, but at low tiers, everybody just kind of does whatever. So I'm not gonna shoot, I'm just gonna let everybody else shoot this guy because he's spotted until I'm proxy spotted. There we go, now is the time. And time to back off. He's gonna get a pump a couple into me. I'll get some into him, he's tracked. There we go. Now I need to get out of line of sight in case I get shot. The speed, the traverse, the reload on the Kiniatsu is incredible. Looks like most of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like they're all over on the other side. I think it's time to do some noob camping. I can try to go for the M3 Lee, but I think I'm going to get some cheeky shots up here. And with the Kenny's reload, I get reload at any time. I'm going to try to peek around on this side. I think I need to help out, take out that M3 Lee if I can. Yep. I'm just going to go for it. Because they're going to push around that corner any time. So I'm just going to go after the M3 Lee. Reload quickly, load gold because I'm newbie. There we go. Reloading. And I think it's time to put my lightly armored Kiniatsu right into the teeth of the beast because I just don't care. So, upgraded equipment or not, like I said, I've repeated myself twice, the game is still playable. Even if you lose, and I lose a lot, because I'm just Joe average, you can still play the game. Checking my flank. I'm just gonna go for it. Let this looks noob and push me. And my reload will beat his. There we go. Get into cover. He's going to be running for it. T-46 aiming at me. He'll get another 2 shots into me. All that's left is a looks. He's going to go for me because he's probably angry and recognizes my clan tag. There you go. 5 kills. And this was YOLOing and just not really caring. You can still play the game at any tier with or without equipment, fellas and ladies. It's possible. Yes, and I got a mastery out of it. But I'm telling you guys, you can play this game and enjoy it, or you can boycott the game. Server stats, I saw a screenshot from Road Cutter earlier. The server stats haven't changed despite the boycott and the exodus of good players. So play the game, don't play the game. Go to the forums and whine about it like a child. Those of you that follow me, I'm sure you've noticed that I haven't played this game, or haven't played the game. I haven't been on the forums in quite some time, and to say I haven't played the game, no, this is the first time I've been playing in a week and a half, and it's because of just people on the forums saying what they want to say and doing what they want to do without having any real substantiating arguments. So do what you do what you don't. Whatever game you play, I hope it's fun. Try Star Wars Galaxies out. Try Project SWG. Give it a go. I really appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully, like me, you're taking these shit lemons and turning them into really awesome sugary lemonade. Thanks for watching, guys. Hey guys, Vico here. Click the button to subscribe and don't forget to like this video. Follow me on social media at Vico the Tuscan. If you really like what you see, join my community on Patreon. Click the card above for details, and until next time, I'll see you guys out there.